Hey, I've solo traveled every year for 10 years, and here are 3 things I always do when I travel. Number 1, you already know I take a small empty notebook every trip and I write down the timestamp of every entry. I think your handwriting, doodles, and thoughts are actually the most accurate record of a moment at the age you are, so much more than a photograph or video, so I prefer looking back on moments written on paper. This is my notebook from my Paris trip 10 years ago, even with a flower petal from that day. And of course, I brought another one to Copenhagen this year. Journaling also helps me slow down and process what I'm seeing in front of me. One more thing about this notebook, you'll have a lot of time when you solo travel. Try to fill in those times by journaling, doodling, and coloring instead of thinking about what to post on social media. Create something that's meant for no one else to see but you, and you're going to enjoy the trip a tenfold. Number 2, the first thing I do when I land is go on a walking or biking tour. You might think this is boring, but it's actually the most essential part of my trip. Almost every touristy city has a walking tour, and the tour guides are usually people who love their city and are so proud of it, so it's wonderful to gain a bit of their perspective, and through them I learn the historical context, anecdotes in and of the city I'm about to explore, develop more respect for the culture, and even understand the mannerisms of the people, which makes the experience very rich for the rest of my trip. Plus, usually the tour guide sends out their list of local recs that always has a handful of spots I've never seen on the internet. After the tour, I spend about half an hour at a cafe, roughly saving places I want to explore, and that alone makes a solid itinerary, even if I haven't planned a thing up till that moment. Number 3, I always try to rent a bike to soak in the environment above ground instead of taking the subway or taxi. If you're an adult who doesn't know how to bike, this is maybe a sign for you to learn, because it's such a beautiful way to get around any town or city. Just be sure to be safe. And finally, number 4, I bring with me or shop for a small and light picnic blanket that fits in my bag, so I can explore and enjoy the parks when I travel, which is easily probably my favorite part of any trip. If you want to read about more tips on traveling solo, including making friends, I think I'll make a good old blog post about it on cafemari.com, so let me know if you have any questions or additional tips that you'd like me to include.